parent says she tries to teach her 6, 4, and 3-year-old to ask first and ask nicely instead of whining about something they want. So she says they've got the asking nicely part down. What they haven't figured out is how to accept no for an answer. I think they expect me to answer yes if they ask nicely. So for an example, she says, they say, can I go outside and play before dinner? I say, no, dinner's in just 5 minutes. You don't have time to play outside. They sigh, grunt, and whine. But why? I really want to go. What do you do now, Amy?
Well, first, kudos to this parent for doing the training first. And
yes.
That's the first step in weaning whining, because you first have to do some training on the difference between the whining voice and the normal voice, and let your kids know that that whining voice hurts my ears. I'm not going to even respond to the whiny voice. So the minute you hear that, oh, can I do whatever, you don't even respond to it. They learn that when they ask with their normal voice, then you're going to respond. Now, sometimes they may like your answer, and sometimes they may not. Well, when they don't like your answer and they start, well, why can't we, and all of that nonsense, this is like the tennis example that I just voiced. We can engage in that conversation by repeating what we've already said and explaining and justifying and doing that to death, or we can end the conversation with a simple asked and answered. And this is a positive discipline term, asked and answered. And when they start whining and badgering again, you can just, with a smile on your face, say, you know what, sweetie, you already asked me that question, and I already answered it. And that's it. Don't say another word. Go about your business. Just because kids don't like your answer and they start fussing and whining about it, that doesn't mean that you have to continue the conversation, because when you do that, you are filling up their attention bucket, you're filling up their power bucket, but in response to their negative behavior. So what they learn is that when I whine and fuss about something that I'm not happy about, I still get a lot of attention and power, and I get mom or dad all riled up and bent out of shape. That's a huge power hit. So as hard as it is, don't engage in the conversation. Use an asked and answered, and then go about your business.